What's happening, everybody? So I'm back in Allentown. I left Bangor, Maine this morning. I don't know. I think it was around 8 a.m., 7:30 a.m. I drove back to Allentown, Pennsylvania, which sets me up perfect for tomorrow to grab my trailer, pick it up, and head down back to Georgia. So that's the plan. Um, like I say, hung out with Katie for Thanksgiving. That was pretty nice. Thanks for having me there for Katie. Yeah. And so when I was in Bangor, Maine, I pulled in, woke up in the morning, and I went out to like get in my van. My tire was flat, so I just went ahead and replaced all tires on my van. That way, I'm good to go. But it was not easy to do that. Look, Katie's here. Gonna go to Maryland, PA soon. Next travel vlogs. I'm heading into West Virginia tomorrow. Grab my trailer, and then I'm heading down to Georgia. Deal kind of while you're all over the map. Just from Georgia to Maine. Up and down, up and down. Off-road dancer, hello from Kentucky. What's happening? Data geek. Marriage surgeon from Ohio. Hip Hikes and Adventure. Megan Mulligan. Dan. Mrs. Scoutmaster. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Yeah, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I ate a lot of food. I got stuffed. Let me go back here. D. O'Connell, thumbs up. Robert Brands, what time are you leaving in the morning? I don't think I'm going to leave too early, actually. I was thinking about sleeping in. Taking off around here about 9. Gets me into Harper's Ferry about, I don't know, noon. That's what I would guess. And then, hook up the trailer and head to Georgia. But I don't think I'm going to leave too early. I'm thinking like 10 a.m., 9 a.m., somewhere in that ballpark. Mike Dribble Fableg from PA. What's happening? Midlife Travelers from Michigan. Yeah. Your favorite state? Well, I lived there for 42 years, so, yeah, I mean, there's always a little part of me that still likes Michigan, but there's just nothing to do. There's no mountains there. Brian, what's happening? M. Hendricks from Michigan, another Michigander. Bruce Smith. You're in my old haunt now, half of the world away. Rita Hamrick, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Can't wait to see your adventures again. I did have a great Thanksgiving, hanging out with Katie and PR and Bella, the other dog there. Most people don't know about Bella. She's got another dog, too. She's a lover. Where was I going with that? Oh, I did have a great time in Thanksgiving. It was great being up in Maine, hanging out with Katie. It was perfect. Chopper, what's happening? Brandon B. from Tennessee. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Keith Carper, what's happening? Crypto, here from Canada. Missed your videos. Well, they're coming back real soon. Oh, I forgot. From North Carolina, Rita. Nice. Underdog on the trail. Missed your intro. What's my plan? My plan is just to go to Harper's Ferry tomorrow, grab my trailer, take it down to Georgia, then do a couple days worth of work, and then I'm going to hit the Benton McKay Trail. That is the plan. Lone Wolf from Damascus. What's happening? Lightwalker from Connecticut. Brian Buchanan, Caboose. Yeah, so my plan is the Benton Mackay Trail. I'm going to bust that out before Christmas. And then probably end up going back up to Maine for Christmas. New Year's, Christmas. And then from there, I'll probably go do a couple more days worth of work somewhere. And then head to the Florida Trail after Christmas. So before Christmas, it's going to be the Benton Mackay. After Christmas, it's going to be the Florida Trail. Yeah. Okay, let me go back here a little bit. Ray 1000, got any Hawk Support Team stickers? I do, but not enough, I don't think, to tell you guys that I got enough. So I'm going to order some more here real soon. And then we'll go from there. But I'm getting more, trust me. Off-road Dancer 99. Tell my wife Selena she needs to give me permission to through hike the AT. She's being stubborn. Yeah, come on, Selena. Everybody should hike the AT if they want to. There you go. Kathy Fails, what's happening? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I guess around noon. 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. Rooster says, great interview with Jester. Yeah, Jester was super easy to talk to, so it made it a good interview. She asked me questions that most people don't ask me, so it's kind of cool to get different questions. Brian Buchanan, I will let you know where I resupply. Probably just going to end up hitching into towns. There's roads everywhere, so that's what I think I'm going to do, is just wing the Benton Mackay Trail, too. So, whatever. I don't need a solid plan. It never goes as plans anyways, so I'm just going to wing it. Underdog on the trail, just finished MacFade, Tankers, Rowan Highlands, Max Packs with my niece. That's awesome. That's a good little road trip. Lightwalker, ever thought about completing the International Appalachian Trail? I have thought about it. I've thought about it, for sure. Moxie Hikes O'Neill. We met Katie at TJ Maxx tonight. She said we just missed you. Yeah, I left this morning. That way I could make some ground today. It's pretty decent weather to drive in. Katie says, ooh, the IAT, I think I would like to do that too. Yeah, she would love to do that. Ricky Surgeon, America, baby. Tuck Williams, got here late. You didn't really miss much. I'm just keeping everybody updated. Been kind of busy just driving around. It's hard to mess with your phone when you're driving. It's kind of illegal. Okay, R.L. Fountain, since being off trail, what food have you totally pigged out on? Fast food. Pretty much. Fast food, like Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden. Yeah, but it's nothing. Katie is the first time I had home cooked food in a long time, so that was nice having home cooked food. But mostly it's just when I'm traveling, I mean, it's just junk food. I had Cracker Barrel today. That was delicious. That's funny. Jim Donegan, love you, baby. Okay. Pamela Paxton. Hey, Craig, I wrote you about the Audie Murphy Memorial. Thanks for your response. I bet you're really in great shape now. You could try another trail come spring. Love, Pam. Yeah, that email you sent me, I did go by Audie Murphy Memorial. I didn't go up there when I was going southbound, but I'm pretty sure last year, northbound and southbound, I went up there. 18, I went up there. I've showed it every year except for my southbound this year. I didn't go up there. I was in a rush to get to the road, And I was just like, yeah, whatever. Done there. Done that. Got the views and good weather. So, Underdog on the Appalachian Trail. I'd like to get with you on how you post every day. Well, I'm in towns almost every day. And I schedule them for like 5 a.m. in the morning the next day. So it's going out while I'm sleeping. And then I guess there is some sweet spots. By any highway, any interstate, if you're on a ridge and you can like look down and see the town, pretty much I point my phone down at the town, and that's where I get my service. Or on top of ridges, busy roads, in towns, Wi-Fi is like super important to me, so that's why I'm in town all the time. Get Wi-Fi, get these videos out, or service. The service here tonight at the hotel, I'm not even on Wi-Fi, so pretty good here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's really good, actually. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, Tom Bernheimer Jr., is that trail set up with shelters also like the AT? I don't think the Bent Mackay has a lot of shelters, but that's fine with me. I like camping, so. I got gut hooks for it, so tell me where all the water's at, and then once I get water, I can pretty much camp wherever I want. There's campsites too, so I'll probably check those out. We'll see. I might have to be doing pretty decent sized days to get it done before Christmas, but that's what I'm going to try to do. Let me see here. Going back a little bit. Benjamin Trivet, the Foothills Trail, North Carolina to South Carolina is a must-see for waterfalls. That'd be pretty sweet. I like waterfalls. Melissa Todd, what's happening? Underdog on the trails. You know I'm not that fast. Man, you get it out the best. Yeah, I try to get the videos out as quick as I can. It's a game to me. When I was 18, I didn't really care. If I got a couple days behind, I'd just go into town and get them out. But then it started being like, man, I wonder if I can get these out every single day. And it's like, most of the time, there's a couple shady spots, like through Skyline Drive area, and then the Whites, Southern Maine. There's some dead spots. That's why you have to go, if you want to get a video out every day, you got to go in town or you got to go to a hostel to get Wi-Fi. I mean, if you're going to get them out every day, that's the only way to do it. So sometimes you got to do a big mile day to get somewhere with Wi-Fi or something. Melissa Todd, how was Thanksgiving with Katie and PR? It was wonderful. Loved it. Edward Chapman. Hello from Chatsworth, Georgia. We live right off the Pinhoti. Hoping you have some great hikes in Georgia and looking forward to your videos. Well, thank you so much. Bob Brands, you always have a place to stay here in Allentown with Michelle and I. I thought about hitting you guys up, but that's king size bed in this hotel I stayed in here, like on the way to Maine. And the pillows, they're amazing. So this is kind of worth it for me. One last little splurge. Well, maybe tomorrow night too. We'll see. We'll see how far I want to drive tomorrow. Brian, it's 300 miles. It's pretty cold in the mountains down here right now. Yeah, I know it's getting cold quick. But last year I finished December 21st, so as long as I'm hoping the snow don't hit too hard. We'll see. Jeff Lester says, what's up? Did you enjoy your days off so far? I don't know. Would have rather been, to be honest, I would have rather just been on the same trail. Never have got off the AT and just, I wish it was longer. So you like stay on it forever. Melissa Todd, how many miles do you usually hike a day? It it all depends uh, on what I'm out there doing. This year I didn't have a big average. I did a few big days, but nothing crazy. But I don't know. I like to hover around 20 miles a day. And I always like to do more than that too. So, you know. Here we go. Here's a good question from Katie. If you had awesome Wi Fi everywhere on trail, how often would you go to town hostels asking for a friend? If I had Wi Fi every day on trail, I would just probably pop in and out of towns, to be honest. It's hard to pop into a town and then, like, get your video out and charge everything up and still get out of town before it gets too dark. But if there was Wi Fi out in the woods, then all I would have to do is charge some stuff and go. Grab some food. That'd be kind of fun. Brian, have I seen Fresh Ground? No, Fresh Ground's still on the AT. He's he bounced back up north and I was going south, bounced back up north, going to go south. So he'll try to catch as many hikers as he can. Katie, my struggle bus life, you have to keep yo-yoing it if you don't want to have to get off. Yeah, up, down the trail. It's kind of weird to like drive it from Georgia. Now I'm like driving from Georgia. I'm pretty much stopping at Harper's Ferry, driving all the way to Maine, and then driving back to Harper's Ferry, and then back to Georgia. So I'm like yo-yoing the AT kind of on the roads in a car. It's weird. Like when you cross by this road and the AT crosses, you're like, I know right where I'm at. On trail. In a car, it's a little different. Okay. Let me see here. Chris Hopper says, so Craig, you got me and obviously quite a few others thinking, how serious are you about the potential yo next year? I don't know. It's probably not in next year's plans, but you never know. If I do it, if I ever attempt to do a yo, I'll be leaving like, man, probably be leaving like February, early February. It's quite the feat. It's a lot of miles. It's not as many miles as doing like the calendar year Triple Crown, but it's tough miles, that's for sure. I don't know. It's always in my brain to yo the 80. Just do it 3 times in 1 year. And I don't really want to bounce around. I just want to go one direction all the way, another direction all the way, another direction all the way. I'm not really a big fan of flip-flops. Flip-flop hike I did, I don't know. If I recommend doing the AT northbound, starting at Amicola Falls State Park, and just hike the approach trail. And then when you finish at Katahdin, go over the Knife's Edge and come down and be over. That's how I think the AT should be hiked. Flip-flops are a little, I don't know, they're different. They're just different. You're in weird little bubbles. Like you start off and then you're in a northbound bubble, and you're bouncing around from different northbound bubbles, and you just started in Harper's Ferry, so it's like you don't really fit in, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, you can. It's just different. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't like a flip-flop. I'd rather do northbound, to be honest. Southbound's not bad either, but if you want that grandioso finish, then northbound's the way to go, if you ask me. And you might as well just do the approach trail and do the Knife's Edge. Because when you get to the Knife's Edge and you just somebody get tired, and after doing 2,193 miles, then Ice Edge is not going to be a big deal for you, even with your pack on. So that's just my opinion. But I don't recommend a flip flop. I mean, you're still out there on trail. It's still great, but it's not the same experience as you would get as a northbounder. Just my opinion. Okay, let me go back here. TR Trail Guides, where are you going to be staying in Georgia? Elberton, Georgia is where I'm going to. That's where I'm going to pretty much store all my stuff in Elberton. I got a couple jobs lined up there. So that's where I'm going. Keith Carper, Canada needs a trail from the AT over to the CDT. Yeah, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. Come down the Great Divide Trail, boom, pop onto the CDT. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Danny Rogers says, welcome to Georgia. Grew up here. You'll love it. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of over winters, so I said it a lot. Jim Dunnigan, how much cash do you carry before you hit an ATM? I don't know. $200 is a good number, I guess. Especially if you're doing solo hike, because sometimes you roll into a hotel, it's $100. So, I mean, boom, that you can pay on your card. But sometimes you can get a deal out here on trail with paying cash. So, sometimes, not a lot. Okay. Deb Whitten King, wow, you shoot him around. Thought you were here in Maine. I was in Maine for just 3 days. 3 days. Just went to Georgia Guidestones last year. Danny Rogers. Brian, the AT may be packed next year from all the ones who want to finish the year in 2021. Yeah, I have a really good feeling the AT is going to be super busy next year, but I could be wrong. Hugh Thompson, what's your favorite section of the AT? It all depends on what section you're at, but what time of year you're there. But I always like the whites. I mean, it's hard to go wrong in the whites for killer views. If you got good weather, yeah, the whites will blow your mind. Jeff Lester, International AT, Florida to Nova Scotia. Yeah. Lightwalker, have you ever hiked the JMT or Wonderland trails? Some of the views from the videos I've watched look spectacular. Both are on my bucket list, hoping to get a lottery pick soon. I bought a couple lottery tickets when I was up in Maine. Some Powerball numbers. We only got one number on 2 whole tickets. We had no luck. But no, I haven't hiked those trails. Wonderland Trail or JMT. Chris R. tuning in kind of late. What are your plans now? Ben Mackay. I just got to get my trailer from Harper's Ferry. I'm almost there. I'll be there tomorrow. And then move it all down to Georgia. Tom Bernheimer Jr. has the yo been done yet by anyone? I'm sure it has. I don't know, though. I don't know anybody that's done it, but I'm sure somebody's done it. People fall in love with this trail, and they just keep going back and forth. Oh, let me go back here a little bit more. Find out where we're at. Walk tall, great advice. When I hike it, When I retire, I'm planning on a Nobo. I consider flip flop, but I want that epic ending at Katahdin. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Fresh ground, or not fresh ground, but I'm reading the next question. Northbound is the way to go if you want like that killer finish. Yeah, I think it is. And it's like you're working up to it, you know, you're like, boom, you go through the Smokies and the Rowan Highlands and then, you know, Grayson Highlands, then you're going up and up and up and up till it just keeps the whites, you know, the list goes on and on. But then you're up there in Maine, the 100-mile wilderness to finish this epic hike. And then you climb Katahdin for the finish line. It's pretty special. Tuck Williams, here's the question. Has Fresh Ground hiked the AT? He's hiked a lot of the AT, I know that. I don't know how much for sure, but he's hiked quite a bit of it. Melissa Todd, you should get a hold of Quicksand. He lives in Georgia. Yeah, actually, when we were in, I think with Dawsonville, when Fresh Ground and I went to Dawsonville after running away from that roach, then I think that's the town he lives in. I was going to call him up, but I don't want to bother him. Tony Massey. Awesome meet you, Angels Rest Hostel. Love the videos. Thanks, buddy. I remember meeting you. I almost stopped in, like, I almost took a detour from Bangor to the Whites. And I was going to hike tomorrow in the Whites. But I guess I'm just ready to get to another trail. Like a longer trail, not just a day hike. Nothing wrong with day hikes. I like long distance hikes. I'm kind of afraid the Bent Mackay isn't going to be quite the distance that I need. We'll see. Melissa Todd. It'd be so weird seeing you on PCT and CDT. Yeah, it'll be different. For sure. But yeah, I just wanted to clue you guys in on the old plans. And I'm actually brought in my battery packs from all my tools. I'm charging them in here in the hotel room. It's like a 6-pack battery charger. So getting all charged up. Because actually my radio in my van went out. So I got a Bluetooth job site radio I just put in the front seat. Plug in a battery. That's how I'm listening to music going down the road. My job site battery operated radio. It's hilarious. Oh, and the van drives so much better too with all new tires on it. It's crazy. I needed tires for a while. I've been putting it off, and finally it's like, what's the point of just getting one? They're all terrible. Melissa Todd says, I bet PR was happy to see you. He was kind of happy to see me. I was happy to see him too. He's a good boy. Hugh Thompson, glad you like the Whites. Used to live there just south of Crawford Notch. Nice place to live. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I love the Whites. I could hang out there for like a month probably. Probably take longer to do everything I want to do in the Whites. Well, maybe not longer. Take a while. Danny Rogers says, look forward to your Bent Mackay videos. I know you provide awesome videos. I'm going to do my best to show you guys the Bent Mackay Trail. Here we go. Keith Carper. Doing the knife's edge depends on the weather. Can you imagine 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds, freezing rain? No, I wouldn't do it on that kind of day. But I'd always wait for good weather to do Katahdin. I'll wait a couple days. I'll go in the middle and knock it. I'll wait it out until I get good weather to go up there. I'm not one of those guys that's going to buy my plane ticket or bus ticket like 3 weeks in advance. Then I'm push, have to do it on a certain day, even if it's terrible weather. No. You can wait it out. You can wait out weather. And if you get up there that late to where it's just terrible weather all the time, well, I don't know. Better planning, I guess. But I don't go up to Katahdin in bad weather. I wait for good weather because it's beautiful up there and I don't want to miss it. Yeah, I'm not afraid to wait out weather. There's a couple places I'll wait out weather. Like Franconia Ridge, I try to wait out weather there, going northbound because it's so easy. And then Katahdin, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Washington if it's supposed to be really bad, but if it's supposed to be really bad, I'm not even going to leave Lincoln. But yeah, I wouldn't go up there and freeze mile an hour, freezing rain. Nope. All right. Brent Taylor, thanks for your update. Worky. Skip James, what's up, buddy? I'll see you here in just a couple days. Jeff Lester says, yep, really weird to see you on top of Mount Whitney or the San Juans. As soon as I can get a permit. Big storm coming to Georgia. Could be 20s, 30s. Gear up. I'm good for 20s, 30s. And now I got my other backpack too, so if I want to bump up to the 35 a liter, I can do that. I'll go back to my black light AF. I don't know if I'm going to have to, though. I still got plenty of room in this 30 liter, so. Yep, going to be cold here next week. Craziness. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But we'll just play it out by ear. I'm not going to go into terrible weather if I don't have to. Although it does make for some good videos. Getting some bad weather, some strong wind. Yeah. People like seeing that. My struggle bus life. PR was happy to see you. He was prancing around and loving every minute of your visit. He's watching you from the couch now. Mr. PR. Jan Harvey. Great to see the hawk hat again. Yeah, it's getting cold. It was cold up in Maine. The day after I got there, it's snowing. It snowed up, covered the whole ground with snow. And then like the next day it melted away. Okay, let's see here. Jeff Lester, I seen you light up when you said Mount Whitney and the San Juans. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there. Yeah. Hopefully I can just get a permit this year and go for it. That's why I'm trying not to have anything set in plans. I know CDT, PCT's there, but to be honest, I'd rather do the PCT southbound. Maybe do a warm-up hike somewhere else and then PCT southbound. That's what I want to do. If I can get a permit, that's what we'll do. It's all up to the permit people. Whoever gets the permits out. Okay, here we go. The Blazing Bakers, what's happening? Says, hey Hawk, hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving. It's about to get cold here in the south. We're looking forward to seeing you on the Bent McKay. You should have it mostly to yourself. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. There's probably not going to be anybody out there. Maybe a few people, but we'll see. I can't wait. I'm ready to go on another long hike. It's addicting, everybody. Be careful. You start through hiking. Be careful. because it's addicting. Yeah, and now it's got to the point now feel like I don't even want it to stop. It's just, it's craziness. But whatever, it's there. I can always get back to it. Which is, I wish there was like a trail you had decent weather and you could just hike all year. That'd be nice. One trail, like just circle. Maybe there is a big trail you could do it like hike up north in the summer, and then drop down south in the summer. Or I mean, hike up north, yeah, in the summer, and hike down south in the winter. That'd be awesome. Just one continuous trail. Okay. Let's see here. Jinx hikes. What's happening, Jinx? I'm really looking forward to the Benton Mackay. I don't think I've watched anybody else hike it before, so it'll be all new for me. It'll be new for me, too. That's what's kind of cool about it. Danny Riders, how will your resupply differ from the AT to Benton Mackay? I think it's going to be the same. Pretty much just hit a road, hitchhike into a store. That's my plan, anyways. I was looking at gut hooks. There's roads all over. Every 70 miles at least, there's roads. I can just hitchhike into a town, get what I need to get back out there. That's my plan. We'll see. Nina Marie Kurzak, what's your base weight? My base weight, I'm not really sure what my base weight is. I really don't know anymore. I should probably figure it out, let people know what my base weight is. To me, I'm not caring about going ultra light anymore. I did that northbound last year. I was super light. And now I'm just like, if I want to carry it, I'm going to carry it. I think the batteries that I'm carrying around and all the electronics for YouTube, it changed my whole concept on like going super light. Like if I really need or if I really want to carry something, then I'll carry it. I mean, I was carrying that wooden cup for a long time on trail. I never really used it. I used it a couple times, but most of the time I was just carrying it. It's like, why am I carrying this? So I'm really not concerned about base weight anymore. But if I had to guess my base weight before food and water, well, if you put batteries in there, I'm probably at like 11 pounds. Maybe more than that. No, probably 11, maybe less. But I'm not sure. John Mosier, boots off hostel, just in case you need to plug that into your GPS. Oh, I know where boots off is at. Hampton, right by Lake Watauga. Billy Miles says, "Hey Hawk, hope you've been enjoying the R&R. Best wishes on your next hike. We are waiting." Awesome. Steve L. Florida Trail is awesome. I can't wait to go check it out. Yeah. Ugh. Kind of tired. Driving makes me tired. And I drove into the dark a little bit. I hate doing that. But I think I'm about ready to get off this thing. I just want to let everybody know what was going down so you're not like wondering what happened to me. Because, yeah, I figure you guys were curious. Like I say, tomorrow I'm leaving out of here. I'm going to wrap this video up. But tomorrow I'm heading out of here at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm about a 2.5 hour drive. I'm pretty sure it's 2.5 hour drive to Harper's Ferry, where I am going to pick up my tool trailer and I'm heading down south, pushing to Georgia, baby. Southbound. Just went northbound. Now I'm going southbound. So, yeah, that's what it is. I gotta go get some stuff out of my van still. Like, more clothes. I don't really have very many more clothes. But I do got some clothes. Alrighty, guys. I think that's it. Let me go back here one more time. See if anybody said anything. Alright. I'm pretty sure. Ching Sykes wondering if you got trapped in the main vortex. Nope. It is a long drive to Georgia. Reese family, what's happening? Yeah, you're late, Charles Jeffrey. I'm signing off, baby. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And when I get down to Georgia, today's Saturday. Monday. Maybe I'll go live on Wednesday because it looks like it's going to be next week. I'm going to be getting on the Bent Mackay Trail. So as soon as I know it's the date set in stone, you guys will know. So that's the dealio, everybody. And I'm out of here.